Hello everyone, I'm Villar-Martin. I am an astronomer at the Center for Astrobiology. I am going to present the outreach project Culture with C for Cosmos, or Cultura con C de Cosmos in Spanish. You know, we have felt fascination for the universe for thousands of years, and this fascination has been engraved in a wide diversity of cultural manifestations, including painting art, music, poetry, literature, cinema, etc. In Culture with C for Cosmos, we are convinced that these artistic creations have contributed to preserve, communicate, and even transform our perception of the universe and our knowledge about the cosmos. We have used this artistic legacy to do science outreach. Culture with C for Cosmos is an interdisciplinary project to do astronomy and astrobiology outreach through art, music, literature, poetry, supported on the essence, experience, and initiatives of numerous cultural entities, in parallel to disseminate knowledge about the legacy and collections from the perspective of scientific observations. More specifically, the goals have been to contribute to break the traditional dichotomy sciences versus humanities and promote passion for culture and knowledge in general, to bring science to society from unusual venues, to involve professionals from a great diversity of specialties to achieve these goals, to collaborate with numerous cultural entities to promote the appreciation of the collections by the public from the perspective of scientific observations, to create synergies with some of these entities and set the roots for longer-term collaborations. This is the team behind the scenes. We are 7 scientists working at the Center for Astrobiology, astronomers, a biologist, and a biochemist. We have a long experience in science research, in science outreach, and also we share a deep respect and passion for other areas of culture, such as music, art, literature, etc. All this together has brought us together to promote a project that, without combining all these qualities from this team, it would have been difficult to engage and approach so many organizations and get them to collaborate with us. So I'm really proud of this fantastic team. Culture with C for Cosmos involved 73 activities. We followed 2 different approaches. First, we encouraged the museums to dedicate some of the usual activities that they have for outreach and that they organize periodically to dedicate them to something related to astronomy. In that sense, we use their expertise and their well-organized strategy to do outreach to promote science activities. We organized also many new activities in which we were involved with other colleagues. I show you here the types of activities that were organized: exhibits, movie projections, colloquia, theater, concerts, poetry reading, guided tours, conferences, etc. We had an opening and a closing ceremony. The opening ceremony took place at the Spanish headquarters of the Spanish Research Council, and it was presided by Rosa Menendez, the president of the Spanish Research Council. Culture with C for Cosmos was celebrated in 2 different editions. The first one took place from October 2018 for 6 continuous months. The second one was shorter and took place in November 2018. The 73 activities were done in collaboration with 42 people that formed an extended team that came from very different expertises and backgrounds. science researchers, astrophysicists, mathematicians, biologists, etc., art history researchers, actors, photographers, artists, musicians, science communicators, of course, etc., etc. Together with the people that helped us organize those activities, the different headquarters, more than 100 persons were involved in making Cultural for Cosmos possible and successful. The 73 activities were hosted by 31 different entities, although more than 40 were involved in the project in one way or another. All these places where activities were celebrated, most of them were in Madrid. They were of different kinds: history and art museums, science museums and planetariums, research centers, universities, art galleries, libraries, even bars. In total, we estimate that roughly 11,000 people attended these activities. Some of them were also recorded or transmitted via internet. The visualizations range from the low end of few dozens up to our highest record of one of our conferences that was visualized by more than 4 million people. We obtained 30,000 euros in cash that we used to fund communication goals and tasks. There were mostly 25,000 euros provided by the Spanish Foundation for Science and Science and Technology, which depends directly on the Ministry of Science and Innovation. This foundation opens every year a call for proposals for science outreach projects. We participated and we were successful, obtaining 25,000 euros. We had a strong institutional endorsement that for us was very, very valuable when we could approach with this endorsement the many organizations that we invited to engage with us in Cultural for Cosmos. We had the support of the Spanish Astronomical Society, the Spanish Royal Academy of Doctors, the Office for Astronomy Outreach of the IAU through the Spanish node. The project became much more ambitious, large, and successful than we had ever anticipated. It was really a wonderful project. There were challenges, of course. The two main ones were first visibility. We had to make a big effort to convince the different entities that hosted activities to give them visibility under the umbrella of Cultural for Cosmos, rather than presenting them as individual initiatives that have been promoted by them. That was a difficult part of the project. Also, most museums take for granted that scientists and all collaborators of the project do outreach for free. This is not new, of course, we are used to it. It happens many environments, but we discussed in depth within the core team up to what point we want to perpetuate this situation in which it is taken for granted that professionals of science outreach or outreach in general do things in many instances for free. In 2020, we stopped. The pandemic forced us to stop, but anyway, it was necessary for us to evaluate the results, the outcome of Cultural for Cosmos, and also to plan whether we wanted to continue and how we wanted to continue. All this, of course, needs a careful and deep reflection. On this sense, we decided to continue. The same team are promoting a new initiative within the context of Cultural for Cosmos that we have called Vida Live. The goal is to engage the general public in a conversation with the scientists about the possible existence of life outside the Earth that will be celebrated from autumn 2022. Finally, I want to thank all the people of the organizations that contributed to make culture with C4Cosmos possible. Thank you on behalf of the core team of the project. Thank you.